Today I'm going to show you how to make some Asian-inspired grilled skirt steak. The awesome thing about this weeknight dinner is that it only takes about less than 10 minutes to cook on the grill, and you'll only need 6 main ingredients. For this recipe, I'll show you everything from creating your marinade to grilling and cutting up the skirt steak. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos just like this one. For this recipe, all you need is 6 ingredients plus some sesame seeds for garnish. Start out with 2 pounds of skirt steak and trim off the excess layer of fat on the underside. Be careful to avoid removing too much fat, as the skirt steak is already so thin and the fat provides lots of flavor. We're just looking to remove any excess fat as well as remnants of the membrane. Once your skirt steak looks like this, it's time to grab a plastic bag and place the skirt steaks inside. We're using this as a vessel to marinate the steaks, so I also like to have a glass bowl under just in case anything leaks, that way it doesn't get your fridge messy. For the marinade, we're starting off by chopping up 2 cloves of garlic. You'll want these minced finely. You can also use jarred garlic, but fresh is always better in my opinion. Next, slice up 3 green onions into thin little pieces. We'll also use green onions for garnish, so don't forget to save a few for the garnish. And then we'll add in 1 cup of soy sauce. You can use either regular or reduced sodium soy sauce, as well as 2 teaspoons of sesame oil. Finally, we're finishing everything off with half a teaspoon of crushed red pepper. You can add more or less depending on the spice level that you like. Then seal up the bag and place it in the refrigerator for 3 to 4 hours to marinate. About 30 minutes before it's done marinating, preheat a gas grill to high heat around 500 degrees Fahrenheit. Then I like to prep the steaks by placing them on a baking sheet. This just makes transportation to and from the grill really easy. You'll cook the skirt steak covered over direct heat for 3 to 5 minutes on each side, or until the internal temperature reaches 125 degrees Fahrenheit for a rare skirt steak. You don't want to overcook skirt steak as it can become chewy, so don't walk away from the grill during this process. Once it's done, the outside of the steak should have browned grill marks, which adds tons of flavor to this meat. Once you bring the meat inside, don't be tempted to immediately cut it. Allow the steak to rest for 10 minutes. During this time, you can chop some green onions on the bias for garnish, as well as get your sesame seeds ready. Now it's time to slice the meat against the grain. You can see which direction the meat fibers are running and then slice it in the opposite direction. This process helps break down the muscle fibers of the steak, making it easier to chew. This is especially important for tougher cuts of meat like skirt steak. Once it's cut up, you're ready to garnish, so you can grab your platter and fill it with some jasmine rice. This is my favorite side dish to serve with the skirt steak. Place all of the steak on top and then garnish with some sesame seeds as well as your green onions. This recipe comes together so quickly, especially since it only takes about 10 minutes of actual cooking time to grill up the steak. And then you can serve this with your favorite healthy side dishes. I can't wait for you to try this and let me know what you think. The full recipe along with tips and tricks are linked in the description below.